Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just gonna change to some music while we play. How's everybody been? I've been doing well, honestly. I just got some news. I don't know if I said this in the last video or our last live.
This is no place for a surface dweller. Come on, boys! Fresh meat!
But, we just got word that we will be able to move in a month. So, I've been, figuring out what I have to pack. Last time I was told it was a year. So I left stuff out for a year. There's so much still that I have to pack, guys. But I figured throw this out here. And hopefully you guys show my live some love. Because I'm really trying, you guys. I'm really trying. My poor father-in-law is excited for me to come back to Texas. I am hyped that this will be the first time I'm meeting my in-laws. So nerves. Yes, they are very real. My father-in-law was like, oh, when she comes back to Texas, we could double date. Yeah. And right now, Kane is with my in-law. So
the Piscean leader drops a piece of curiously shaped metal.
Dad.
It must be the missing key.
And I'm sorry if I'm like, I'm not as hyped. Today the weather has been bad and my energy has just been dwindling. So that's not a good thing for me wanting to pack. But I need to get it done.
Now you can journey into the Stellarium and recover the Star of Celestia, the heart of the Stellarium. That artifact is crucial to understanding Celestia's star magic. Recover it and take it to the Grand Astrolabe in the Celestia base camp.
I need to get my storm on here. So, I've given my heart to you. Like a soldier. Deserve its wing. I know you guys could see this. You can't see that. I am getting my main account on so she could help me. So while we do that, I will go to Zeke. Oh, I already picked up his mission. Okay. So did I pick him up? Yeah, I did. Did I pick up this one? That no one's asking me any questions, so I can't really interact with y'all. I mean, I'm really wanting people to ask me questions so I can interact with y'all and give me more to talk about. Yeah, I already picked him up. That people have told me when I do this, my voice is really relaxing. So, and because it is late, I don't want anyone to stay up longer than they have to. Another one I didn't pick up was the one in the grotto, which is a pain in the ass to find. Tell me how to be. I know it's by one of these rocks. Unless if they moved him. Alright, map. I think it's here I need to get. So, we'll do the old wizard's trick. And try not to get pulled. Yes, you'll run into a lot of stuff, but with patience, you'll get there. That's what I've learned. with patience, you will get there. And a lot of cognitive memory. Oh, yeah, here you go. Hee. Alright, base camp. Is District of the Stars. Yes, there is. He's over here. I'm gonna save you guys the walk. You can also go around that way, but you can also enter through here. Alright. Yes, she's ready. Alright. Let's see. Are we in the same realm? No, we are not. So... Guys, I am starting to miss Destiny. I swore to work on this page, but... because running both channels was a lot, but I need to get back to that channel just so it doesn't die, because I don't want that channel to die. This one already warns me because I didn't post. I was on that break because Kane wanted me to focus on myself. Oh. And just relax. And so I took that break. And apparently I took it too long, and YouTube warns me saying that because I didn't post, I had to post an X amount of videos or I was in trouble. So that's nice. That's one thing they don't tell you, but I'm telling you now, if you do YouTube. Yeah, be prepared for that. I was just trying to heal my mental health and take care of stuff behind the scenes, which was my mom, my dad. They were both having health problems, so I wanted to focus on them and make sure that they were okay, type of thing. Yeah. And YouTube's like, hey, because you're not uploading, you are in trouble. You need to record an X amount of videos and post. What? I panicked. I was like, really? So I recorded like 10 videos. I edited them. I did anything and everything possible.
Your defeat is inevitable. Spare yourself the humiliation.
But they never notified me to tell me, hey, you're no longer in trouble. Nice. Nice. Cool. So, you're gonna notify me and say I'm in trouble because I didn't upload, but now that I am, you're just gonna ghost me. Awesome. Okay, cool. Cool. And see, the thing about me, guys, is it's not that, you know, I don't really care about my channels. It's, if I'm overly mentally stimulated, it's a lot on me. So, before anyone, you know, wants to say, oh, you know, if this is what you want to do, then you should upload. Yes. But it's always been a thing. And it's been happening pretty much since high school. Because they took me out of the wrong classes. Get this, they took me out of the wrong classes and put me in classes against my IEP. So
You have defeated, but your weak mind cannot solve the problem
here I
that
was
you pass. We guarded
trying to learn to adjust to multiplication, division, the stuff I should have been learning, and the teachers were like, no, you're staying with addition and subtraction. Fools, I did that in elementary school. This is high school. How about you up me? Because my next school is college, and that's if I decide to go. Yeah, so, with that being said, I was automatically went from addition and subtraction to freaking algebra. You know, we totally skipped, you know, multiplication and division. We went straight to algebra. I had to do packets on it. Not to mention, I went through biology. Now, I will tell you guys this. I am a nerd about the human body. If given a situation, I can possibly point out what's what. But tell me why after lunch this teacher without a jar with a squid in it.
Though my home was, I will not
I was like,
surrender
ma'am,
the secrets of Celestia's
ma'am,
magic willingly.
that is not right. Not right. And on top of it, I was going through chemo when, fun fact, the doctors that said that I had cancer lied. It was not, in fact, cancer. It's just something for dermatology to look at. I just went to radiology to see what I could do. And when he found out 15-year-old me was going to the hospital for chemo treatments every Wednesday, he was upset because my young body went through that stress for no reason. So I was constantly ill. I was not doing okay. My education was suffering because I was put in the wrong classes. It was just a lot. Yeah. So due to that, when I get mentally overstimulated mentally, I begin to malfunction. And I mean, YouTube is easy. It's the most easiest thing one can do. But also based on life. How is my life behind the scenes?
You remove the Star of Celestia from the stellarium. It glimmers with astral
I
power.
have already nearly lost my mom once from a diabetic attack when I was 15. That really killed me. Because 15-year-old me, instead of focusing on homework or having fun being a kid, I had to make the decision on I had to be that fine line. If you're wondering where my dad was, he was at work. So, my brother was at Job Corps. It was just me. And the signs of the diabetic attack came on very, very rapidly. Like, I didn't know. Like I said, I was young. I didn't know the signs. But when she couldn't hold her head up, she couldn't keep her eyes open. She
You slot the star of Celestia into the grand astrolabe.
Her lips were turning blue, and she couldn't really speak. Something was up. Yeah. So I had to make that call, and they said, and the nurse looked at me and said that if it wasn't for my fast reaction, and I called 911, she would have been DOA.
Wonderful. You've
Mind
done it.
you,
Now
I would have
you've done-
had to tell my father what happened. Yeah. So I'm now kind of very cautious when it comes to my mom. I am a mommy's girl through and through.
Hello.
Not a
How did
lot
you
of
get down there
20
without me noticing you?
Going on 29-year-olds will admit that.
Oh,
But I am indeed a mommy's girl. Her and I are the best of friends. Can't get anything wrong. You put us together, we are partners in crime. So yes, when it ever comes to me not being able to post a live or record or whatever the case may be, it was because something very important happened and I couldn't get a video out. Now it's alive. But now it's really just moving and trying to make sure we got everything packed and situated. So I'm getting, there's also like housework we have to do. Like I think I said in my live, my light switch is out of the wall. Yeah, so we have to get that fixed. I have to pack still. There's a lot. It's a lot. So, while it's not YouTube per se, it's life behind the scenes. That's what's causing it. And just getting stuff out sometimes is a struggle. So, yes. But I do plan to do this until I am old.
excellent work. They're certain to come back, but you bought us some time.
You
it
guys
occurs to me that if we did something
will
to
have
calm the sea
me
spirits, they'd leave us alone.
until I die.
There's an altar down the way that would.
You talk too much. So guys, I don't think I told you guys. I geeked out. Not freaked out, geeked out. I typed in my YouTube channel after a certain amount of uploads, and Google pulls me up, and I was like, oh my god, there I am.
I hope that did the trick. The sea spirits were only part of the problem, I'm afraid. Some wild animals of a type we call jungle tooth are raiding our camp.
After this, I will log off for the night because I have to pack and I plan to work out. I've been ill on and off, and I gained weight because of antibiotics I've had to take constantly. So I'm fine. It's just different illnesses that just came about. We are certain it's the house, but we should be moving soon. So there is that bonus. I shouldn't be ill that much anymore. And waking up has been a literal struggle. Like, I don't think you guys understand when I say waking up. I mean actually waking up, getting out of bed, and doing stuff. I've been getting out of bed, but my brain has been shut down. When my dad was on the call, and they said that we can possibly move in a month back to Texas. I was sitting there like I was mentally a vegetable. I was like not coherent. You could slap me in the face and I wouldn't have saw it coming. Like I wouldn't have reacted. So my mom and dad were like, "Hey Kristen, did you hear that? We're gonna be able to go to Texas." And I was like, "Wait, huh? What?" So and every single day feels like it's getting more and more real. It's gonna happen. We're going to Texas. We're going to Texas. I probably need to sell the my backpack. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting close, but they really don't have good gear here, so it's not like a need. I forgot to put hangout number 4. As long as you guys know what Wizard101 and hangout this is. But that's all my titles will be named for right now because of the whole situation with me not recording. I can't really give it an actual name. So hashtag sadness. Starzilla. Ouch. Not nice. Not nice at all. So, guys, I'm gonna let you know that, next, I found some cool things, and to you guys it may not be cool, but to me it is, because I am trying to get my GD. Keyword trying, because anytime I go, something happens and I can't, mainly because my dad keeps trying to pull me out. But I found Kaplan and GED test prep. So I'm gonna buy those and I'm gonna study. I only have 2 more subjects to go, but when I get back into school, I will unfortunately have to be tested on all the subjects. So I will have to restudy on reading and language arts. Once I pass the last 2 classes, I will have my GED officially. That's what I don't understand. When my dad keeps trying to pull me out and being all grumpy about gas. You know, I'm doing something to get me an education. Those parents would be happy about that. Also, me driving. He was a grumpy about that. So I don't have my license. Fun fact. Yes. When we go to Texas, my mom says she is going to teach me and I will get my license. So, I will have, I'm trying to think, because Mark said he wanted to come and visit me on my birthday. Or for my birthday. Kane. Not Mark, Kane. You guys know him as Kane. He said that he's gonna have that serious talk with my parents. So you know what that means? So we might be engaged by that time. I don't know, because it all depends on when the house sells and everything. So but if we are, then I could see about putting myself on his insurance. Because that's one of my dad's whole grumpy issues.
The rest of the Jungle Tooth pack will give us a
that
wide
I'm gonna raise his insurance with me being a new driver. So, but I'll talk to this guy and then I will get off. Once again, I'm sorry if I'm not so energetic tonight. I am tired and I wanted this to be a relaxing type of live. And then after I pack and everything. No, we're not yawning yet. Stop. I plan to work out and then I might do some Destiny. It probably won't be much, but it'll be something. By the way, guys, my kitty turned 3 years old today.
Outsider, we have your sky captain. I am called Tupatawa. I am speaker for Water Mole Tribe. I cannot speak to you now. You are a wizard, and I cannot trust your words. I had magic stick to protect me from wizard words. If you bring me back magic stick, I be willing to speak with you, wizard.
Magic stick. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Of course, you guys will, it'll be a goodbye when this live ends, but I'm gonna go ahead and log her off. So all I have left is Heather Spirit Rider. Okay. No, go away, because I don't have you on my computer anymore. Alright. We'll go ahead and end the live. Alright, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!